Hi guys, how are you all today? Welcome back to my channel. Now, sometimes I see a lot of women make these mistakes, and I really wish I could just go up to them and tell them, please correct this. This is not how you do it, and just kind of help them be more put together. And in this video, we're going to highlight some things that are making you look less put together. So, if you're making these mistakes, and I know a lot of beginners make these mistakes, so if I do point out something that you're doing, don't feel bad about it because I'm telling you, 99.9% of people do this. I myself have been guilty of doing this for the longest time, and that is why I am able to bring these points to you because now I know what not to do. So I hope this video helps you out. If it does, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel because I do make a lot of these videos. The first thing that a lot of women do wrong that kind of makes them look older is they follow outdated trends. Now, outdated trends are basically things that are no longer in style. They were the fad once upon a time, but now it's just no one's really doing it anymore, and it's high time that those things can be put to rest. You don't have to follow something just because it was famous at a particular time in history. I know it can be hard to separate yourself from your favorite pieces you've been wearing for a long time, pieces you're very comfortable in, but sometimes also consider what happens is these pieces get worn out, and just because they're very comfortable, we end up wearing these a lot more, and we don't part our ways with them because we're so used to that garment fitting us like a glove. But it's important, if it looks worn out, if it looks cheap, it's important to let it go. Having said that, please don't think I'm trying to say that you need to keep shoving out your clothes every now and then. It's only if it's outdated, if it's worn out, if it's not really in the best shape, please put it away because that will certainly make you look older. Now, as a beginner, I think all of us have made this mistake when we rush into these trends and we buy cat-eye glasses and square glasses and Ray-Bans and whatnot, but sometimes they don't end up suiting our face shape. And the thing is, our faces are not made to cut. They're not made in a certain way. They're not manufactured in a factory. We're all different. Personally, I avoid buying glasses online because I feel like it's just safer to go and actually try them on, see if they suit your face shape, and then buy it. Just as an example, aviators are advised to be avoided by round faces. They're preferred on heart-shaped faces. On the other hand, round-shaped faces can maybe try cat eyes just to add some sort of sharpness to the otherwise very rounded face. Vintage glasses, for example, were really in trend this entire year and everybody was wearing them, but it's a good idea to consider if you're even into the style. Try to buy more of classics. Try to actually invest in pieces that will serve you in the long run rather than just a couple of weeks or a couple of months. A lot of you may not know this fact, but I do have reading glasses and I've had the same frame since 10th grade, and every time my number changes, I get the lens changed, but the frame shape remains the same just because it suits my face so well. Sometimes wearing bulky glasses can give the appearance that your eyesight is really poor psychologically. That is what somebody else might perceive. So it's a good idea to also keep that in mind. What impression are you trying to give with these pair of glasses? Whether these are your sunglasses, whether these are your reading glasses, just have that thing in mind and then make an informed decision. The next mistake that most beginners make, and again something that's not making you look classy or put together, is when you're wearing unfit bras. Now, according to this article that I read the other day, this was an article from 2018 in Harper's Bazaar. It said that almost 80% of women wear bras that are unfit. They're wearing bras of the wrong size, and this, girls, can lead to so many other issues that we don't realize at the moment. There's back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, premature slouching, sagging. Sometimes for a longer period of time when you're wearing a tight bra, it can also sort of restrain the blood flow, and this can create a lot of lumps. And these lumps can eventually lead to things like breast cancer. So make sure that you're wearing the right bra. The right size can be determined with just a few very simple steps. So if you want a detailed video on how you can find the right size or the right measurement of your bra, leave a comment down below and I would love to make a video like that for you. The next fashion mistake, and something that I see so many women do, not just beginners but even women who've been into the fashion industry for the longest time, I see them do this as well, and that is to pair florals and abstract prints together. Feel free to play around with whatever prints you like, with whatever colors you like. Fashion is all about that. It's all about self-expression and reflection, but when you mix a floral print with stripes, for example, it can look really awful. We don't realize this because we're not seeing this as often, and we don't see how miserable this sort of clashing of patterns can look. Now, don't get me wrong, I love florals. Florals are nice, they're so fresh, they're so bubbly. They're the prints that welcome the summer season, and I personally love that sort of print. I love a good floral print on my dresses, on my tops. It brings me in such a nice mood instantly, but piling on too much can make you look a lot older than you are. It can also make you look less sophisticated. It can make you look as if you're not somebody who knows their job, they're not somebody who knows what they're doing, and it can give a very unappealing vibe. You get what I'm trying to say? When you're in a professional setting, you want the attention to be on you and on what you're saying. You want to be taken seriously, and you don't want to end up looking like a hot mess. So it's a good idea to tone it down a little bit and to make sure that whatever you're wearing is all balanced. So if you're wearing something that's got a lot of floral print, it's a good idea to balance it down by wearing something that's more neutral. So if you're wearing a floral skirt, try to balance it out with a neutral top. And the whole idea is to kind of maintain that harmony and that balance. What a lot of people in general do is that sometimes they will dress over the top to kind of take the attention away from what they represent or what they're speaking, and that kind of shows that you're not very confident, because you want to dress in a certain way, but you also want to keep forth your seriousness and your personality. So when you dress too much and if it's over the top, it takes the attention away from you as a person to what you're wearing, and you don't want to do that. You want to draw the line there, and you want to kind of maintain your own sophistication and your own personality, but still dress well and dress in a very classy way. The next point is somewhat related to this one. It is to avoid too much shimmy. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a little bling, I love some golden colors, some pop of shimmer, but the problem starts when people start going overboard with this. If you're fond of shimmer, instead of wearing something that's got a lot of bling or a lot of shimmer going on the surface, wear something that's more reflective in nature. For example, satin dresses. It's got more sheen to it, it's got more of a polished look. On the surface, it doesn't look tacky, it looks very refined. The sheen of a silk or a satin dress as compared to the tackiness of a very shimmery dress that's got a lot of huge beads and studs on the surface. There's a huge difference, right? So think about these things. Think about how you can be subtle, yet you can make a point. You can still incorporate things you love like shimmer, but in a subtle manner without going over the top. And finally, we have a mistake that I think almost all of us have done or are still continuing to do. I know so many women are still doing this mistake, and that is hoarding on accessories. Now, as much as I love accessories, I talk about accessorizing all the time in my videos. The thing is, when you end up going overboard with this, it can actually pull down the entire outfit. It can pull you down. Even if you're wearing an outfit that looks really, really good and you've got a lot of accessories going on, it just ends up looking a lot tacky. So this brings us to question, what are the right number of accessories we should wear? Well, while there is no right number, I do talk about how you can actually pair your accessories in such a way that they look exactly to the point whenever you're going for a certain occasion. I talk about this in my workshop, which is the 55-minute fashion upgrade. You can sign up for it. The link is down below. In 55 minutes, I basically tell you ways that you can transform your personal style and you can groom yourself and literally change the way people think about you, people talk about you. You can change the way you perceive yourself. It's a 1-hour workshop, 55 minutes to be precise, that is literally going to serve you throughout life, because it's going to tell you practical tips. It's not going to keep you wondering. It's going to give you exactly what you need about how you can transform your style. And it's not just a temporary quick fix. It's things that will help you throughout your life. So the link is down below. Make sure you have a look. I will keep on posting more details about the workshop even on my Instagram. So if you're not following me over there, it's a good idea to maybe check it out, because everything literally first goes on Instagram and then anywhere else. You can sign up using the link in the description box, and whenever we have the next workshop, you'll be the first to know. So my rule of thumb when playing with accessories is, if I'm wearing a dress, I make sure that the accessories I'm wearing, one of them can be something that's huge, something that goes very well with the outfit, but the other things have to be really dainty. So if I'm wearing a long dress, I'll make sure that the earrings, for example, can be heavy, but the necklace or the bracelet has to be really dainty. For an Indian outfit, if I'm wearing like a lehenga choli, I'll probably go for a mang tika and simple earrings, or I'll go for huge earrings and a simpler mang tika. And this also keeps you away from the hassle of managing so many things altogether. You're wearing a nice dress, you're wearing heavy earrings, you're wearing a heavy necklace, a bracelet. How many things are you even going to carry? So it's important to kind of be comfortable in a situation, and when you balance your accessories, this is something that you end up doing. So that's about it. Those are fashion mistakes that I think most beginners end up making. I hope this video helped you fix those mistakes if you're making any of them. If you know any other mistakes, or if you've seen something that you feel can be corrected, leave it down in the comment section below. We can all help each other out in this way, or let me know which tip was your favorite and which one are you planning on fixing. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and leave your comments down below letting me know what other videos you want to watch. If you're new over over here I do make a lot of fashion related videos, and I keep giving you nice tips and tricks that can help you up your fashion game. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. And one last thing before I leave, I do post a lot of OOTDs on Instagram, and I go live very often. I answer a lot of your questions, and literally everything that happens first comes onto Instagram. So make sure you check out my Instagram as well, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Till then, bye bye.